This server had no players. I joined anyway. I didn't expect to stay this long. When the game loaded, there was nothing waiting for me. No movement, no sound, no chat. Just a place that existed without anyone inside it. This was a world built for people, but the people were all gone. Earlier today, Roblox went down across the US servers, stopped responding. Friends lists froze. Games emptied faster than usual. Most players logged out. Some complained, some joked about it. I did something else. I stayed. I wanted to see what Roblox feels like when no one is trying to play it. When the core function of the platform, the social interaction, is stripped away. What's left? What does a game world feel like when it's not a game anymore, but just a place? I wasn't trying to fix anything or diagnose the problem. I was just curious. While everyone was tweeting about the outage, I found a server that was still running, but completely empty. It felt like stepping into a photograph. A moment frozen in time, right after everyone had just left. The digital equivalent of a ghost town. And in that silence, I found something I wasn't looking for. The server loaded slower than normal. Textures appeared quietly, one by one. There were no welcome messages, no flashy pop-ups, no music cues to set the mood, just silence. It's funny, when games are full, you don't notice the background details. Your focus is on other players, on the objectives, on the constant stream of action. But when they're empty, everything steps forward. The world itself becomes the main character. Walls feel closer. Distances feel longer. Time itself seems to slow down, stretching out in the absence of activity. I found myself noticing the smallest things, like the way the light hit a certain wall, or the pattern on the floor tiles. Details that were always there, but completely invisible in the noise of a full server. I started walking. I passed spawn points that were clearly designed for a crowd. Signs telling players what to do, where to go, what to buy. Seats waiting to be used. Paths meant to be followed, but there was no one left to follow them. It made me realize something profound. Games don't feel alive because of code or advanced graphics. They feel alive because someone is there to witness them. A world without an observer is just a collection of assets. Our presence, our attention, is what breathes life into these digital spaces. Without us, it's just an empty stage, waiting for a play that might never begin. As I walked, the only sound was my own footsteps, and without other players, you start noticing sounds that usually disappear into the background noise. My footsteps echoed longer than I thought they would. The gentle loop of the wind felt strangely artificial. Its repetition laid bare. The ambient noise of the world felt exposed, like a secret that was never meant to be heard so clearly. It wasn't scary, not in a horror game sense. It was revealing. It showed the seams of the world, the constructed nature of the experience. It was like seeing behind the curtain, When nothing is happening, you notice everything. The illusion is maintained by chaos, but in the quiet, you see the truth. I checked the player list again. Still empty. Just me. No one joining. No disconnect sounds. Nothing had changed. And yet, it didn't feel abandoned. It felt paused. As if the game wasn't gone forever. Just waiting. Waiting for the players to return. Waiting for the noise to start up again. Waiting for its purpose to be restored. There's a stillness to it. A patience. It's a space, holding its breath. It wasn't dead. It was simply in a state of deep sleep, dreaming of the crowds that once filled its streets. Some areas felt strange only because they were empty. Large rooms designed for trading. Open plazas built for events. Wide stages meant for performances or announcements. They were all built for crowds. Without people, they feel unfinished. Not broken, just incomplete. An empty concert hall has a very different energy than a full one. It's the same space, but its meaning is entirely transformed by the presence or absence of people. These empty digital spaces felt the same way full of potential, but currently unfulfilled. They were monuments to a community that had temporarily vanished. When Roblox went down, most people focused on the outage itself. The technical failure, the frustration, but moments like this do something else. They remove the noise. They strip away the layers of social interaction and competitive gameplay that usually dominate our experience. When everything stops, what remains becomes easier to notice. The patterns in the architecture, the design choices made by the creators, the intentions behind every object and every space, and the silence, that overwhelming, profound silence that you can only find in a world that's supposed to be loud. I stayed longer than I needed to. I could have just logged off and waited for the platform to come back online like everyone else, but I didn't. Not because I expected something to happen, but because nothing was. There's a critical difference. Most people leave when nothing happens. We are wired to seek stimulation, to move on when a place becomes boring. But staying changes how you see that place. It allows you to sink into its atmosphere, to notice the subtleties you would otherwise miss. It's a form of digital meditation, in a way, just being present in a space without expectation. Eventually, I knew I had to leave. I did one last check. The server refreshed, still empty. No signs of life returning. Just the same world, waiting quietly. And for a moment, that felt like enough. It was a complete experience in itself, not just the absence of one. I don't know what this was. Maybe it was nothing more than me wandering around a broken server. But it didn't feel empty. It felt like I saw the soul of the game, the blueprint beneath the chaos. If you're still here, watching this until the very end, It means you understand. You're one of the ones still here. Thank you for watching.